Blocking Copperhead, take two. Welcome, knife enthusiasts from around the world. This is the Steel Warrior made by Frost. It is a locking Copperhead. Now these are different than the case Copperheads. The case Copperheads, I don't believe they are locking, and they are 3 7/8 inch long. These are 1, 2, 3, and 3/8 inch long. I carried this one today at work with my case Wharncliffe Trapper. I really like this pattern. I like it a lot. Beautiful blue Caribbean style bone. Pins are all flush. Back springs are perfect. Blade centering, perfect. So what a Copperhead is this here. It's similar to a canoe. They call it a Copperhead. You don't have the tang sticking up. Let me give you an example. The Saw Junior, the tang sticks up. It may hook in your pocket. Now granted, we mostly use slips nowadays, but back in 1910, 1920, they just threw them in their pocket and they didn't want to hook up. Here's a Barlow, very similar, but you might hook up, I guess. I've never had a problem with it. It makes for a very beautiful pattern though. It has a clip point blade, which would be 1, 2.5 inch. Cutting length of 1, 2.25 inch, right around there. So it's locking. No blade play left or right, up or down. It's kind of a nice feature. You push in the Wharncliffe and it closes. Wharncliffe has a half stop. Wharncliffe is not locking. A blade length of 2 inches, but a cutting length of just over 1.5 inch. Let's say 1 5/8. Great action, nice half stop close. Beautiful knife. I'd buy more of these. I just wish they had more bone variants available. I think they all got bought up because people love them. They're fantastic knives. I did get this, the stone. I love this knife. Beautiful colors. Fit and finish is pretty much the same. I stropped these 440A stainless steel blades. Nice and sharp. Great little package opener here. Great walk and talk. I really wish they had made it in like green bone. Did not see that. Here's a Frost Barlow in blue bone. It's a little different. This is like a deep blue pick bone. You can see this is a little lighter. Pretty similar. Similar pattern. But this is a Coe River and this is Steel Warrior. So let's compare it to a Barlow here. Let's see here. Let's compare it to a non-Frost Barlow. How about that? This is a Queen. They are the same length. Closed. They both have clip point blades. Love that Queen. Now, when you compare blade length, the copper lock is longer. It's over 2.5 inches, and the Queen is just a hair under 2.5 inches. But you compare the cutting length, exactly the same. Now they do have different shaped blades. This is more of, I don't know, what we call it, more of a Americanized clip point blade, like a trapper style. This would be more of a Sheffield style with the swedge. But very cool. I'd call this like an Americanized version of the Barlow. I did a little research. They originated around 1910. There is a thickness difference, though. The Barlow is thicker, and all Barlows vary. Let's grab a Frost. You know, a little bit thicker, so a little bit easier in the pocket. It's not going to hang up in the pocket. To me, these are like an Americanized version of the Barlow. I love them. I think it's great. I just wish I could get more. And I am looking for a case, which are, like I said, are 3 and 7/8, so they're longer. But I don't see very many that I like now. Shepherd Hills does have a natural bone, but I may scour eBay and see what I can find. They are the case vault pattern for 2021. So here's just a little comparison, little review. These are great knives. If you can get them, do it. I thought it was interesting. I ordered the carbon blades, titanium coated, from Chicago Knife Works. And what I got was something similar to this. It was a blue bone, but it was kind of a mirror polish stainless. And we went back and forth in emails. I realized it like a week later. Back and forth in emails, and I was like, hey, this is the part number. It says it's carbon steel. Can you verify that it's carbon steel? They said this is what they're producing now. It is a different part number than this. So this is like $9 and change. It is SW104CBJ. The other one was $10 and change, so a dollar more, $1.20 more. But it looked exactly like this. Same shield. I think the jigging was different, but it was the same blue bone. And they were great at Chicago Knife Works. They sent me a label. I shipped it back. They refunded my money. And then what do? I go buy one just like this. So I'm checking out. I see those carbon blade ones on other websites. I'm trying to ask them to take pictures and send it to me, because it'd be really cool to have this in a carbon blade, titanium coated blade. So that's what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching, y'all. Remember, stay sharp. Have a great night.